Okay, here is a new one for us. This is the Agnus Day from the John Rutter Requiem. And so here we go. It starts with tenors and borrowed tenors on page 1. This motif, and now whichever voice part has this motif that starts out the first part of this theme. That Agnus Day. Always aim for the third beat. Agnus Day, Agnus Day. Vitoris peccata, peccata muni, Doris requiem. Then that second part is smooth. Dona eis requiem. Then the word requiem, let it requiem, softer as it goes on. And then that theme continues. Follow that basic pattern. You see that's going to get you through all the way to page 37. Altos, you have a beautiful spot at the top of 37. Let it pull back. Very flexible in rhythm, tempo rubato at the bottom of 37. Look, there's a little accelerando, then it slows back up at the top of 38, then a little accelerando, and then a little faster on the Pio Mosso. So very flexible rhythm in here. So it's a bit of a roller coaster ride, but not too much. So just follow me. Then there's a fermata at the bottom of page 38, and then the alt-tempo. I'll talk you through all of those. And then when we get there, a nice, beautiful, mysterioso pattern. So here's on page 38, bottom of, it sounds like this. And fleeth as it a shadow. That second part of shadow, very soft. Shadow. Then it's echoed. And fleeth as it were a shadow. So lots of that first SH sound, etc. Then we get increasingly dramatic, nice and distinct at the bottom of 39, tenors and basses on those rhythms, and I'll play those. Top parts, alto and sopranos, it's Agnus Day, same thing, Agnus Day, and you know, again, aiming for that third beat, and then that sort of picks up at the 3/4, just keep the rhythm nice and strict. I'll be clear at measure 51 at the bottom of the page. Then we have the next passage, which is going to start to build from piano, and then we're going to really crescendo through, and a huge crescendo and no breath at rehearsal D, which is on page 41. So that section's going to start on Agnus Day, then this is the bottom of 40, then Agnus Day, altos. Crazy chord. So you have to work on your pitches in that little passage. It's not that bad to put together, but this chord, you're going to have to work at finding your pitches a little bit on your own. But crescendo, no breath, and finally, then keep big. And that'll be fairly clear once you find that chord, and it's chromatic and all that. And then it settles back. And then after that, I can talk you through. Now, when we get to the last couple of pages, so if you turn, starting at the top of 43, last measure, it will be soft and very slow here, and it'll stay that way. Basically, I want staggered breathing from there till the end of the piece, from the top of 43. So try to breathe at times that are not particularly obvious, and you know, like just take a grab an odd breath here, so they can all just kind of come through as one tumbling, breathless fog. And it'll be quite beautiful that way. So just again, grab your spots and all that. It's not 100% critical. Just don't breathe at the most obvious spots. Do your best with it, and we'll see how this goes. This is a noble experiment in the Rutter Requiem, which is really a very, very lovely work. All right. Since I'll be making the organ part, I'm going to have to give myself a little cue here. So. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Tenors. And 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 2, 3, 4. 1. 3, 4, hold. Here we go. Add 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, 2, and 3, and 1, and 2, and 1, 2, the and 1, 2, and 1. Hold. Here we go. Add. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, off, 3, 4, 1, off, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and soft and 2 and 3. Tenors, 2 and 3 altos, big crescendo, 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and big decrescendo, 1, 2 and 3 and 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4, 1, 2, 3. Staggered breathing begins. 1, 2 and 3. A little crescendo, a little bit. 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Staggered breathing and 3, 4 and 1, 2 and 1, 2 and 3. A little crescendo, decrescendo, then decrescendo. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and decrescendo. 2, 3, 4. No breath. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Decrescendo. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. Off. Hopefully you held that the entire time. And that's it. You're amazing. Give it a shot.